With all the hustle and bustle of the season, it will be a huge relief to finally sit down for that big Christmas meal.
To help you with Wow Your Guest this year, one of our favorites of the show, Dustin Mitzel, the CEO of the one and only Happy Harry's. Welcome back to the show. It's great to have you here, man.
Hey,
Merry
glad
Christmas,
to be here.
too,
Merry Christmas.
You know, I'm super excited to hear what you have. I was just we were going to have the Uncle Eddie moose glasses too.
Yeah.
The same that you normally have on Christmas.
Normally I'm making some drinks up. I did that this morning, and I was like, I want to mix it up a little bit, and we'll talk about some, prepared things, I guess.
So I love this, though. Okay, so you spend a lot of time on your menu. You know what you're going to make, and so you're going to help us with, depending on if you're having seafood or prime rib or turkey. And so let's start with if you do seafood. We just had deep blue seafood on the other day, and I thought that looked delicious for the holiday. If that's what you're having, do you have a good suggestion?
Yeah, if you're going to make an investment in lobster or crab legs, you're spending the money on that. You don't want to skimp on the wine. And this is a wine that's a favorite of mine for lobster, and it's called Domaine Pichot Vouvray. So it's super fancy sounding. It's in France.
That sounds very fancy.
It retails for $20, so it's not a super expensive wine. But $20 could be double what somebody normally spends. But it's got a great mouthfeel. It's got a little gentle sweetness. The grape is basically Chenin Blanc, which is just a light, fresh grape. But it pairs well with scallops, lobster, crab legs. You got the clarified butter. Nothing better. And if you have guests that don't drink a lot of wine, they might taste this one and say, that's not too bad, because it's not going to just crush them because it's so dry. So it's a great option for seafood. If you're going to have traditional turkey or what have you, and you have guests that don't drink a lot of wine, but you maybe do, and you kind of want to commingle, this great Riesling from Washington is called Kung Fu Girl.
I love the name. I think that's fun.
This wine, it's a sweet Riesling, but it actually has some complexity. This one has scored a top 100 Wine Spectator a couple years ago. They just do a nice job. It's not a sugary sweet Riesling, so very, very nice, very complex, and very good. Retails for around $12. Chardonnays, I love Chardonnays. Whether you're having a savory fettuccine Alfredo or turkey or walleye and butter sauce or something like that. Yeah. Or lobster mac and cheese.
There you go.
Duckhorn has their second label Decoy, which has been around for a number of years. It's a great Chardonnay, really pretty, soft butter, tropical, very nice. If you're going to have ham or maybe you're going to have salmon, Pinot Noir is really, really pretty, very soft, Bing cherry, little plum. This Briar Hill from Santa Barbara County, it's a cooler growing region, is a really, really nice Pinot for under $20. And it also is kind of one of those wines that if somebody, again, doesn't drink a lot of reds, they might go into this one and say, that's not too bad.
And can you also point out what you showed me too, if you want to do a little tablescaping?
So I brought the Decoy Cab if you're doing prime rib or you're doing steaks or something, but I'm kind of a tablescape guy, so if you want to have a white and red option and you want everything to match, you could do the Decoy, Chardonnay, and Cabernet.
I love that. Nice. My family of hunters would love that. Yeah. It looks very nice.
Yeah. And if maybe you're doing duck, so you could do the Decoy Pinot Noir, and that'd be a great pairing as well.
So I love hearing you talk about wine. So tell us about the Decoy Cab.
The Decoy Cab is a really great cab, nice structure, not overly dry. So if you're having steaks or you're having prime rib, it goes well with those red meats and proteins. Or even if you're going to do a heavy pasta sauce, like a red pasta sauce, this would be a great wine to pair up. Open it up, 15 minutes or so before you serve it. Let some of that structure dust settle and let that fruit come forward, and it'll be absolutely wonderful.
That's a good little tip.
Yeah.
Okay, we have like only a minute, so we got to move to.
All right. Fun creams, if you like peppermint, these are all great to put in coffees or go onto their websites and find some fun drinks, but Typical Peppermint Bark is awesome. This Old Smoky Mountain Java, great for your coffee. Classic Godiva White Chocolate. Bailey's has a Red Velvet, which is super fun. My favorite are the bourbon creams. They're more savory than the Irish creams. This Buffalo Trace is awesome. If you're looking for some great gift sets, we have tons in the stores. I brought the Casamigos, the Rum Chata, and the Jack Single Barrel. So if you're looking for that last minute gift, these are great, ready to go. All I have to do is wrap them up.
Yeah, as I said, these always fit. I like to say that about gift cards, but everybody likes a little bottle. And the box sets just make it, because you get a little extra something.
Glasses, like that snifter glass in that Jack Daniel's Single Barrel set is awesome. It's a really, really well done set.
I love it. Yeah. Okay, and remember these pairings, we're going to be putting them up online as well. If you, didn't catch everything Because you are, like, you start talking, and Chris and I are just like, you know your
I wish I could
stuff.
talk about wine like that.
And I love, too, that you're like, in case you don't have, everyone who, there's not all wine snobs at your
Right.
table. These are friendly to the whole family.
These are
as
friendly,
well.
and these are all budget friendly as well. They're nice, but they won't break the bank.
And remind people
that
where you're
too.
located at so they come out and see you.
We have locations on 52nd Avenue South. We have a location on 45th Street South over by Shields, and up by 19th Avenue by the Fargo Dome, and then 2 in Grand Forks.
All right. Make sure you stop there before your big holiday dinner. Dusty, thanks so much
Thank
for
you.
coming in. We'll be right back.